What's up YouTube, Metro here 2012 here, coming at you with a brand new Madden 18 video. We are going to be starting a franchise mode, and I've selected the San Francisco 49ers because I think they're going to be a really fun rebuild. Consider the New York Jets because they're totally tanking, or the Browns, but I just feel like everybody's doing the Browns. I consider the Jags. Let me know if there's a different team you want me to do, but right now I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers because I think they're going to be a really fun rebuild. And I kind of like what they did in the offseason. I think John Lynch is a GM. He's been doing really well so far. Trading down from the first pick to the third pick to get the guy that they wanted and pick up extra picks. To take Reuben Foster in the second round. Still get Solomon Thomas. I really like the direction they're heading with their new head coach, who was the offensive coordinator in Atlanta, Shanahan. I just think the 49ers are going to be a really fun team to do. So I'm going to go ahead and start up a new franchise with the San Francisco 49ers. So like I said, if you guys want to see a different series, different team, different kind of series, like a more realistic, less realistic, something like that, let me know in the comments below and we'll get to that. But right now, so Jags are actually pretty good, that's why I didn't want to beat them. But the 49ers, 76 overall, 77 offense, 81 defense. They're pretty bad. We have a chance to rebuild them and make them pretty good, so I'm excited. I think I want to be the owner because I can have fun, like setting prices and viewing team sales and stuff like that. I'll be a mogul because I think the fan happiness is going to come with the success of the team. I mean, let's just say that I have a ton of money and I want to buy an NFL franchise. And this series doesn't make much sense for relocation. If you guys want to see a relocation series, I can probably do someone like the Jags. I think the Jags moving to London is probably like the most likely scenario for another relocation since they've been testing it for a while. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Go to league settings. I think we're going to start on All-Pro Simulation. If you guys want me to adjust that, I can. If I can go to All Madden, but we're a pretty bad team, so I think All-Pro is a good start. If I start winning too many games, I can change it. I want to make it so only I can relocate, even though I'm not going to. Injury. Pre-existing injury was turned off. Every 4 weeks for the computer, turn on 8 minutes, and accelerated clock up to 25 seconds. Looks good to me. Let's go ahead and launch this off. Start our San Francisco 49ers franchise. Alright, loading into our franchise here. The first thing we'll do is go ahead and check the roster, see what we have to work with. Quarterback's Brian Hoyer. He's been a slightly below average quarterback in the league for a very long time, getting up there in age. We have a rookie CJ Beathard and Matt Barkley, who's been in the league for a little while, but had showed promise in college. We'll see. Probably do a quarterback battle between them. If you want to see me sign anybody, Kaepernick's on the free agents, and so is RG3. So we could go either of those routes. RG3 is intriguing because of his speed, but I'm kind of trying to do this realistic, so I might just work with what I have. We have Carlos Hyde, Tim Hightower, Joe Williams, sorry. Rookie out of Utah. Okay, Joe Williams, rookie out of Utah, and Capri Bibbs, third year out of Colorado. Wide receivers, we have Pierre Garcon, Jeremy Curley, Marquise Goodwin. I think Marquise Goodwin. They're all pretty rough. We might be reworking our wide receiver situation and maybe even trading some people away. It depends. Offensive line is just bad. Our left tackle, Joe Staley's probably our only decent player, but he's been in the league 10 years. He's already 33 years old. Vance McDonald's our best tight end. Going over the defensive end, this is the area that I'm a little bit more excited about. We have Rashad Robinson, who's a one-year player. He played pretty well last year, 93 speed, 81 man coverage. He's pretty bad at zone and play recognition. We'll have to work on that a little bit. He is a quick developer, though, so hopefully we can get him to be a decent cornerback. Elvis Dumerville, Aaron Lynch, and Eric Armstead. Sorry, Eric Armstead, my bad. Second year at Oregon. Solomon Thomas, the guy I want to build the defense around. The guy's like 3rd overall this year. Superstar development out of Stanford. 91 strength, 80 block shedding. He's pretty good. 83 speed, 83 finesse move. He's a pretty good D tackle. I'm excited for Solomon Thomas. And then also DeForest Buckner, the 1st round pick last year. I think 1st round pick, either 1st, 2nd. I think 1st round pick. 6'7", 23 years old, out of Oregon, 300 pounds. Quick development trait. We're going to be having a lot of fun with him. Other guy I really like, Reuben Foster, the guy they got in the 2nd round. He slid in the draft. Rookie out of Alabama. They say this guy can tackle like everybody. He's all over the field, so I'm super excited to have him on the roster. He's probably going to be one of our better linebackers. As well as we have Navarro Bowman, a staple of our defense, 29 years old. Looks like he's starting to decline a little bit, but he's still a superstar development, so I think he'll be good. Eric Reed at safety. And Jamie Ward, sorry, at free safety. Normal development, 3rd year out of Northern Illinois. And Ahmad Brooks, 33 years old, left outside linebacker, normal development. So overall it's an okay team. They're bad, but that's what's gonna be fun about this series. Is it's gonna give me a lot of freedom to go ahead and make free agent signings and try different things to get them better, pick up some draft picks, do a good rebuild, and I don't want to just cheat Madden out of the system completely. If there's some trades that aren't like perfect, I still might do them, but like I'm not just gonna trade 3 of my worst players for a 2nd round pick and do it over and over again. I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be a realistic rebuild. Hopefully we have our picks that they actually acquired. Let me just check. Like in real life when they acquired some picks, I just want to make sure that they actually still have those picks. They should. Yeah, so we picked up a 2nd round pick and a 3rd. Okay, looking good. I like it. Alright, so we have a couple extra 2nd round picks and 3rd round picks. But that is the overview of the roster, and hopefully we can go and sign some practice squad guys and get into our first preseason game to see who's going to be our starting quarterback. Alright, looking at the free agents here, the one thing that's going to be awesome is once the actual season starts and when people have to start making roster cuts, there's guys that get put on the practice squad that are really good that we can put in our active roster, really good young players. So I'm excited to be able to go and do that. Right now though, we don't have that option, don't have that luxury, and what we're looking for is young guys with good potential. So we're not really looking to sign like Darrelle Revis, 32 years old, because we don't care if we do bad for a few years or like not great for a few years. We just want to get players that can improve and have decent seasons back to back to back. We don't want to be spending our money on older players. I'm not against getting veterans at all. I like having veterans, but we're not in a position right now where we can really win if we get some veterans. So right now we'll be building, and then hopefully in a little bit we can pick up some veterans to carry us along. Here's what I was talking about. We have Colin Kaepernick and Robert Griffin III as free agent options. Our quarterbacks right now are just about as good as them. The one thing I know about Robert Griffin is his carrying is bad. He fumbles it like all the time. Our running backs, I'm going to give Carlos Hyde a chance to win the position this year. I think he's a pretty good back, and if he stays playing well, we can do really well with him. And no real notable wide receivers that I want to pick up at this time, and tight ends are all older, so I'm going to wait. I know there's going to be a lot of really good young guys that go on practice squads, and that's when I'm going to want to strike. So we're going to play the preseason out pretty much with the roster we have now. I think what I'm going to do, I know I like our defense guys, or the players on our defense. For the preseason, I'm just going to be playing offense only, see how these guys perform, see if any guy stands out for me at the starting quarterback position. That's probably what this episode will be, is the preseason, and then we'll move into the regular season and make a lot of roster moves. So let's go ahead and launch our first preseason game. Alright guys, so we have the Play Now Live start to the season, so actually it picks up right where we actually are in real life, preseason week 2 against the Denver Broncos. But first we're going to go ahead and start our weekly training. Something that we're going to be doing every week is playing the offensive, and let's see who we want to focus on. Solomon Thomas, Reuben Foster, yes. And who is our third player we're going to want to focus on? Probably someone with superstar quick development. find someone. DeForest Buckner. Yes, let's get him good. Let's get DeForest Buckner, Reuben Foster, and Solomon Thomas. And we'll start training. We're going to sim defense and play offense. So we'll see you guys once we get into the training. Alright guys, to make things easier for you, I went ahead and sped everything up in practices here. I know you see me in the corner talking. Originally I was going to play all these practices fully out, but I figured I would include them in the video still, but just keep it shorter, so I decided to put them in fast forward. We're just completing some drills here, learning the concept of a drive and how to go and pick your reads. So going through here, get 6 out of 6. Now we're trying to get best out of 5, and a terrible pass by Brian Hoyer in practice there. We overthrew our guy by about 12 yards. So we're going to go ahead and keep hitting the slot receiver here, hit the second read, the tight end, back to the slot. We just had to get completions there. So that was training for the week. We just had 2 different goals, and you can see all the XP we're racking up from those trainings. We're going to go ahead and play offense only of this preseason game because we just want to test out our offensive players. Our defensive players, we have a pretty good idea of the pieces we want to build around long term. Hopefully they don't get injured, but really right now what we want to see is what wide receivers stand out to us, if Carlos Hyde can take the load, or if there's other running backs that are showing promise, and also between our quarterbacks, between Beathard, Hoyer, and Barkley, who is playing the best. And if none of them play very well, you might have to make a free agent pickup and try him for the next few preseason games. But that pass in practice was terrible by Brian Hoyer. It kind of makes me worried. But if Brian Hoyer can get the job done, I'm not against him being our starter for a year, especially because that's who's the starter in real life. I don't want to mix up the roster too much. I kind of do. But I want this to be realistic. I don't want to just trade for the best players in the league. I want to pick up guys off practice squads. I want to make good free agent pickups. I want to trade for some draft picks and build through the draft and do an awesome, legitimate rebuild. And actually make this series legit. Like, I would like this series to be week by week, highlights, moves I made. Alright, come with the line here. We belong 2nd and 10. Lining up, looks like we have press coverage. I'm going to send Garcon on a streak, see if we can hit this. He beats his man, but the safety's helping over the top. Got to get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. Took a sack. I tried to, it's Von Miller. Can't run his way. Okay, we got press coverage again. We're going to send Garcon on a streak. Ooh, Vance McDonald can't hold on. Brian Hoyer starting off 0-for-2, which is not good. We're going to have to punt it away. Looks like they're in press coverage, and the box is loaded, so I'm going to switch to a pass play. Send Garcon on a streak. Hopefully it's a good release so we can get that long pass downfield. If not, we're going to be going short here. And taking another sack from Von Miller. Our right tackle cannot hold his blocks. Von Miller is just getting through so easily. I just wanted to buy a little bit of time by scrambling out, but I keep forgetting that Von Miller is out there. It's a bad play by me. McDonald's wide open. Good play. Good play. Nice pickup. Good pass by Hoyer. Good delivery. Nice catch and run by McDonald. Line up 1st and 10. We're going to try to get the ball inside to Carlos Hyde, but they are stacking the box again. We're still going to try it. Ooh, good hole for Hyde as he gets 9 yards there. They're expecting it to the right though, so we're going to switch to the left, get to the outside. Beautiful run. 3 rushes, 26 yards. Good job, Carlos Hyde. Looking to score here. Lined up 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. It's just starting off the 2nd quarter here. So you switch it to a run, and then the linebacker comes up to the line. Switch to a pass, and he goes back in pass coverage. Ridiculous. Boom, wide open. Good release by Garcon. And a great pass by Brian Hoyer. Can't fault that. Good play. We got 6 points on the board. Good job to the first team offense, and Brian Hoyer did pretty well that drive. Picking back up here, 7 minutes. remaining in the fourth quarter. We must have gotten a turnover, it looks like. Good play. No one was picking up Carl's Hyde in the backfield, so I hit him on the wheel route. Good pass, good catch and run by Hyde. Alright, 6:40 remaining. In the second quarter, coming in line looking for a pass play. We got Garcon and Curley in the in routes, McDonald on the out. Good throw on the run by Hoyer. We've got an injury, hopefully not to our player. Very good throw on the run by Hoyer. Pleasantly surprised by that. Good check down. Good check down by Hoyer. Great catch by Hyde and way to go to get the first down. Excellent play. That's not who I thought. Oh! I thought square was X. I was trying to throw it to the left side of the field. The slot receiver on the left side. That was my bad. Wow. Oh, too far, Hoyer. Got the punt away. Not a good pass. Can't hold on. Maybe I should have done possession catch there. I don't know. I thought run after catch would give me more space. There we go. First down yardage and more, about 20 yards on the reception. Okay, we need to get this one going towards the sideline, I think, and obviously be on the first down marker. We're going for Curley, Garcon, or Goodwin. Possibly Hyde. Not Hyde. Okay, good game, but we're going to have to call timeout there because of the clock situation. Coming up 1st and 10, we're at our 45-yard line. We're going to need a lot more yards than this. Oh, we had one-on-one coverage, and Hoyer throws it out of bounds. Hoyer. That was a weird interception. Hopefully they don't return it. Okay, that's fine then. And that'll conclude the first half. Good pass, good catch. I wish he could stay in bounds, but Kittle got a catch there. Good job. Couldn't hit it. Oh, I threw it right in the break of the route too. Just I didn't quite throw it good enough. And it's broken up downfield. It's a pretty good pass. These in the zone together. Rookie wide receiver. Let's see if he can run. Hey, good pass on the run. Good pass on the run by Barkley. Good catch on the sideline. Awesome play. That was a bad pass by me. Another pick six for the Denver defense. My bad. Alright, second left in the third quarter. We're going to see what we can do here. The safety came back in. If I could have gotten it over the top, I'm going to touchdown. Shoot. Nice catch and run. It's honestly going to be very hard to make this team work, but we're going to do it. We are going to do it. This is a challenge. Great. I kind of want to see Beathard play. Barkley's not done too well. So let's see if CJ Beathard can do anything. Hightower's hurt. We'll put Joe Williams in and give Capri Bibbs a chance. Alright, let's do that. Alright, CJ Beathard's first throw as a 49er will come on 3rd and 8. See what we can do here. Good patience, waiting for the zone area to clear up. Got the ball to his receiver past the first down yard marker, so good play by him. I like it. I was thinking Hoyer to start the year, but we'll have to see. Maybe Beathard might be moving up the chain. He's been delivering the ball pretty well so far. Until then. Wow. That was to my tight end. It went all the way over to my wide receiver. I don't know what happened there. Ooh, I like it. I like the pass. He let him. To Aaron Burbridge. I wonder what his development is. It's probably normal or maybe slow for CJ Beathard, but he might end up playing for us. Oh, you can't catch Selleck. That was a perfect pass. That was a really nice pass. Really nice pass on the sideline. He should have had that for the first down. Wide receivers just cannot catch. Even if I get them the ball, they can't catch it. That's alright. That was a good pass for Beathard. He might be moving up the food chain. We'll see. And that's the end of the game. End of preseason game 1. I don't know. I thought Brian Hoyer played well enough to hold a starting job. I think I made a lot of user mistakes on all of these, so it's hard to judge. It's my first game of Madden 18, so a little difficult. But I'd say Hoyer held a spot. Barkley didn't deliver the ball as well as I'd hoped, and we'll have to look at development traits. But I think if Beathard has a better development trait, we might have to move him up the chain a little bit, give him second team reps next week, because he threw the ball pretty well overall. He missed a couple throws, but he was hitting some pretty tight windows and leading his receivers well. So I think if they invested a high pick in him, he might be worth looking at longer. I didn't really even realize he was on the team, I guess. We'll go ahead and look at the stats quick, just to see what happened in the game. Our passer ratings are terrible, but Beathard went 6 for 11, 45 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. Hoyer had 2 interceptions and a touchdown. Barkley had 1 interception, no touchdowns. So Beathard went to Iowa. Oh, okay, he's the Iowa quarterback. Carlos Hyde, 6 rushes for 9 yards, average 6.5. Mike Barkley got a couple of runs in. Tim Hightower averaged 8.3. Receiving, Vance McDonald did pretty well. I love going to my tight end and my running backs. Lou Murphy, I did not know he was on the team. They all did pretty well. Defensively, Solomon Thomas had 5 tackles. LeVar Bowman 6. DeForest Buckner had 1. Reuben Foster only had 1 tackle. Keith Reeser had an interception. And that's it. Those are the stats for preseason game 1. Go ahead and exit to the main menu. Just checking here, guys, just so you know, CJ Beathard has a normal development trait. His medium accuracy is 70, deep accuracy 75, throw power 91. He's got decent stats. 23 years old, rookie out of Iowa. Maybe. I mean, it's Brian Hoyer or Beathard to Barkley. Those are our options. So, yeah, just wanted to point that out. Going to go ahead and advance the week. Looks like we've been playing the Vikings this week in the preseason. Improved team, find better players. Let's see. Alright, well, suggest Teddy Bridgewater, Jimmy Garoppolo. I wish we could get Jimmy Garoppolo. Robert Griffin's a free agent. Could bring him in. Connor Cook. Yeah. I mean, Garoppolo would be great, but I don't think the Patriots are trading Garoppolo. Instead, they suggest we try trading a strong safety. So they're interested in Smith. That would be a really good trade for us if it happened. It's just not, I don't know if it's realistic. I mean, I would love to have Garoppolo. They accepted it. And he's got quick development. So, we have an option at quarterback going forward with Jimmy Garoppolo. I guess they really liked Smith, the outside linebacker. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that. He is one of the more coveted backups in the league. I think we could certainly work with him. Yeah, quick development. I mean, technically at the end of the year, if Tom Brady doesn't want to retire, Garoppolo is likely going somewhere else, and a good landing spot could be San Francisco. So I actually think that's legitimate. Like, honestly. I think that's actually a good move. Sweet, we got Jimmy Garoppolo, guys. Leave a like if you like that move. If you hated it, let me know. But I think, given how bad our team is, it's going to be nice to have a decent quarterback. Let's see if we can get anything for Brian Hoyer, maybe. I guess we don't need Darren Lee. Hang on. So guys, we took out Darren Lee and just added in 2 second-round draft picks, and the Jets accepted that, so they're going to take in Brian Hoyer, Matt Barkley, Tim Hightower. Going to have a huge quarterback competition there in New York, and also grab Tim Hightower for a third-string running back or second-string running back. Either way, we dump those players from our books, and we have a legitimate quarterback situation with Garoppolo and Beathard, which I'm okay with, and we can pick up a guy in free agency as well, somebody maybe like Robert Griffin. But either way, that changed quickly. I wanted to keep pretty much everybody on the team, but with the opportunity of getting Garoppolo for so cheap, we just kind of had to pursue that option and get rid of the other quarterbacks we had. And honestly, who wanted to see Brian Hoyer as our starting quarterback? Let's be honest.